Hello everyone, welcome back to FTB Skies 2. Now, I have upgraded this. I put diamond chest in, and then I got the Omega tier upgrade. They're actually really easy to get. So I've gotten an insane amount of essence as well from everything else. So what I want to do is, I want to make this foundry thing. I need to do it to get like diamond armor and stuff. Annoyingly, I don't know why that's the case, but it is. So, you know, it's actually pretty easy to make. So you need to make this fire clay to make these fire bricks, which is just sand and clay. Easiest thing on the planet. I should probably just make this, the water essence and the dirt essence, or the seeds, I should say. But I should be able to make a couple of you. Stack. Not bad. Now, this is a multi-block, so... Okay, so it's one per. It's nice. Ooh. Gonna get some stuff. This is gonna be the... Yeah. Big Book of Metallurgy. Cool. Don't really care. Okay. So, I need these liquid heating coils. I just need 9 of them. I'm gonna do a 3x3. And then I'm fairly certain I at least need a tank. Which just is glass. One of you. I'm gonna need foundry drain. And then I need a foundry controller, which I need a blast furnace for. Okay. Make the controller. And then now I can honestly just make the rest out of you. Which I'm gonna need way more. Okay. I've got a bunch of this crap. So I guess I'll do it right here. Why not? Place these all around. Oh, come on. Okay, so controller, the tank, and honestly just the drain. All right here. I'm fairly certain. No. Fairly certain I can have it just one high like this. I think this is possible. Yeah. Is that gonna hurt? No. Okay. But I will do one more. Cool. So now I need lava, which I did start growing fire essence, so getting lava is gonna be easier. Okay. So that's just to actually melt stuff. Now I can put diamonds in there, and that'll actually start melting them. I should also hurry and I need this foundry tap, and I need the casting basin. No, that's not at all. What? Okay, place the basin there, place the foundry tap there, and I'm fairly certain I just throw that in, and yeah, starts to melt them. And it might, oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty neat, I guess. How much did it make? Okay. Then how much does it take? I'm sure it's different per... Wait, oh, okay, so it's the equivalent on how many there are. Okay. So I'll just do that. That honestly should be more than enough right there. Okay. Put you in, and then do that. And it should turn it into a diamond chest plate. What the? Why is that like that? Can I put... No, I can't. Okay. I don't get why that's bugging out like that. But okay. Cool. Full diamond gear. Okay, that's really all I wanted to use that thing for. I'm sure there's going to be uses for it later, but I mean, don't really care for it right now. And the funny thing is, I have an insane amount of smithing templates, so I'm just gonna bump them right up to netherite, because why not? Like, how much? Yeah, I pretty much have an infinite amount of smithing templates now. Nice. And let's enchant some of them. Mainly, well, that's pretty good, actually. I want to see if I can get either unbreaking or protection on any of them. So the chest plate seems to be really good. Okay, that's actually not bad. That's also not going to be that bad. Okay. They're all protection. Well, put it on you. And that's all I got. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. Durability. Oh, it's comparing it to the iron ones. Okay, so... Now, I'm gonna get into some Powah. That was super fast, super easy. So I gotta farm up this dielectric paste. Now, luckily, the lava is pretty easy to make. Clay ball, easy to make, and coal. So I'm pretty much growing everything to be able to make all of this. But I think making it this way is going to be very tedious in my inventory. So I want to make it this way, and to get a lot of blaze powder, I can sift crushed netherrack through. Luckily, I can do it through the diamond one, which means I'm going to need to make a netherrack. Either make the essence, or there is a way using this, the extractor. It's literally just gravel to lava on the side, and it just pumps out netherrack, I guess. I don't know if this takes power, though. That's the thing. Do I have kiwi? Ooh. I mean, I know you can find it on islands, but oh, it's not that hard. Just lava on a void crystal. Easy. So I'll go ahead and remake this real quick. Also, the basalt. I think while I'm at it, while I'm figuring out how to do this, I did get me some basalt, so then I can make a basalt boyo, because I do want to do crushed basalt as well. Well, actually, do I really want to? Not really. Never mind. Okay, I'll just do the nether rack. Now, I know I started to get all the stuff to make the extractor, and I didn't obviously finish it because it took forever. I was kind of like thinking about doing it, and then I started doing other stuff. But I know I got like the dripstone and the aluminum. I was pretty much like ready to, I wasn't ready to make it, but I had a lot of this stuff. Just finding it is the difficult part. Oh, right here. Okay. So I'm fairly certain I had aluminum somewhere. Right there. Okay. Okay. Gonna make the kiwi. How much exactly? Just one bucket. Okay. I did put 2 buckets in there, so that really does take forever. Holy crap. You don't have anything in you. Why are you just pouring out water? Okay. Oh. Okay, so I did get one of these loot llamas. Where is it? Oh, he's up there. Why are you up there? Got him. No! Loot llama has escaped. Yeah, of course he has. I did get one of them. You just get them on a lead, and eventually it's like, oh, you capture the loot llama. And I don't know what to do with it after that. I killed it, nothing happened. So I don't know. Also, did it give me a beat? I don't know. Okay, well, I got that, which means I should be able to make 2 of you. Yep, cool. Now, I don't know if this takes power. So it's a good thing I'm getting into power. So if it doesn't work, I just wanted to do it while I work on stuff. If not, I probably could slant some of these on there. But I just wanted to get those going. I might have an auto hammer. I'm fairly certain I made like 1 or 2 extra and didn't really care to change up how I had things laid out with my cobblestone generators. So I just kind of tossed them somewhere in here, and I have no idea where they are. So probably gonna take me 10 years to find them, because I will overlook it about 3 times, and then eventually, no, never mind. Okay. I don't know why I don't hold on to things in my backpack more often. It would just make my life easier. Okay, so looking at this, it tells you the orientation. So on the sides and then underneath. So this is, okay. I think I get it. So do I want to do it here? I don't know. Are these burnable? I have no idea. I'll do it right here. I'm going to surround the thing with water. Okay, so I'm fairly certain it's that, and then you, and then you, and you. And I'm guessing I should place chest. I have no idea if this is how this works. There's another one. So if I do this, eventually it'll tell me that I captured it, and then I don't know what to do with it after that. They successfully captured the loot llama. It's spawning enough that I don't really care, but like I kill it and it drops nothing. I mean, it gave me leather, but that's usual. And then as for this, I'm fairly certain the only other way that it would work is if it has to be like this, which means the orientation thingy would be kind of wet. Yeah, okay, that is exactly. That's kind of confusing though, because when you look at this orientation thingy, I assume that white square or cube is the extractor. So then when it shows this, it's meaning like these side ones are meaning right here, which is in line with it. So I assume it wants to be like up against that. But I guess not. Who knows? But I mean, at least it's working out. I don't know how fast. I mean, 1.5. That's 1.5 seconds for that. So I don't really know if that's like insanely fast or not. But yeah, let's do that. And do that. Or not. Can I auto hammer these? Oh crap! I might not be able to auto hammer them. No, I can. And then I can sift them with the diamond one, right? Yeah, I can. I truly can't. Do I want black quartz? I might want black quartz. But anyways, this isn't doing anything. If I do that, oh, okay, that works. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I know why. I know exactly why. It would have worked the other way, but whatever. Oh, come on, it's because the orientation. You have to be facing. You have to be facing this way. There you go. There you go. Now they're working. Nice. Okay. So I should start making a lot more blaze powder. You guys able to keep up? Is it just gonna wash? No, it's going down. Okay. Which means I am going to use the second one as well. Just like that. Is it? I think it's still not making it fast enough, but it's at least faster. So if I do that, I don't want to be running around then accidentally jumping into that. Oh, it's very slightly going up. Nice. Also, now that I have a ton of netherite, I might actually upgrade all of these. It's pretty freaking easy to do so, so might as well. Boom. Okay. Easiest thing on the planet. Now I just gotta place all you back down. Nice. So yeah, that should start going way faster. Don't know exactly how much faster it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be falling now. Yeah. Cool. I mean, it's not a good thing, but at the same time, it is running. It's just running faster. That's a good thing for me. Anyways, now that I have that, I'm going to hurry and make me an insane amount of the dielectric paste. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to keep the dielectric paste up there so that I can actually see it. There you go. Using this recipe, so I'm growing all of these, and now I'm sifting blaze powder, so that's good. Very good. Wow. What did I get? More blaze powder, please? Yes, I did. Wow. And a bunch of potions. I definitely made way too much of that, but whatever. Okay, well, I'll go through, and I'll make up to the hardened reactor. Stuff is... It's very basic making all this. Like, I'm growing all that crap. And then to make the actual energized steel, I'll have to make this energizing orb. But shouldn't be too hard to make. The first two tiers at all. Be the easiest thing on the planet. Alright, I got me this energizing orb. I got to just the basic one. So, I mean, I made 5 of these energizing rods, all just basic tier. So, I went ahead and got a bunch of this crap. So, for the uranite in, and the redstone, blue ice, and coal. Boom. Start generating tons of power. Not generating much, but, you know, it's enough right now. Obviously, I'll be able to get up some max, generation 1k, so it goes up pretty quickly. 2 million? Oh, it's extraction. Oh, I'm looking, I went back to the, I keep doing that. I keep looking at the extraction. I was like, there's no way this makes 2 million. But no, 500,000 like it usually is. Okay. Shouldn't it be making more? Isn't it? Aren't you supposed to be doing something? Sink provides waters. Yeah. Providing the water. No, did they disable that? Really? Did they actually disable that? Reactors will not accept water in this pack. What? A bucket of mineral resin. Well, that's stupid. Well, that's a load of bogus. How fast does it slurp this up? A lot. It does it very quickly. Honestly, should be fine for now. Just because I need to just have a storage system better than what I have. and I don't think having one controller shouldn't slurp up an insane amount of power. So, also, can I do the... I can't do the blocks. Okay, that's good. But looking at it, so I guess the mineral resin is the best one that you can get. Or not the best one, the easiest one you can get. Sadly, it doesn't really tell me what other coolants are available. Like, I don't think extreme reactors is in this. No, it's not. Or is it bigger reactors? No. So, I don't really know. And just like looking up coolant, it pops these up. Sodium, industrial coolant, which... actually, that's by FTB, so that's probably something. Cryo fluid, which I'm guessing is also another type of coolant. Water and lapis dust. No way, that's all it takes. There's no way that's all it takes. Okay, well, I'm assuming that you can use this. I mean, I could easily test it out by, well, I can't make anything like that yet. Sag mill. How hard is it for me to make you? I think I have some dark steel. So, iron gear is probably super easy. And I think this alloy smelter is easy. So I could actually do that, and I will, after I get my storage system going. So, actually, I'll hurry and make this sag mill right now. I know I have quite a bit of everything that is required to make said thing. I gotta make sure. Okay, that's the easiest thing on the planet. Okay, anyways, so dark steel, some obsidian, coal, and iron. I don't think I have much obsidian. If I do have some, yeah, it's not gonna be a lot, which, guess what? This is gonna be the next seed I'm gonna make. It's definitely not overpowered. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the thing, is it's like, I'm surprised because they have like the reactors, a little bit harder to use. Definitely one of the better power generators, so it kind of makes sense. I wonder if these would be able to generate enough power, actually. Worst comes to worst, if that coolant doesn't work, I'll probably just slap some of these down for my thing. Just have like a row of them connected to like a cable. Anyways, but makes sense that they'd make those a little bit harder to run, the reactors. But also, then it's like this. Like, this is super OP. Instantly being able to grow everything and anything. So it's kind of like they made some things more technical, a little bit harder to get, but then they made other things not the case. So it's kind of like, I don't know if they're just kind of working on it still, like if they're gonna make changes or what, but it's a little whack. But at the same time, you do too much work, then it kind of becomes like a, what's it called? An expert mod pack. So it's kind of like, how far do you want to go before the mod pack becomes a little too difficult? But who knows? Maybe they do that with their skyblocks. Maybe they like to push it, like FTB specifically. Cool. And then attach you to the cable right there. Nice. Okay. So capacitor, insert any capacitor. I forget that these need capacitor. I completely forgot about that. No, that's not how you spell capacitor. Capacitor. I know they're usually easy, but could have. Oh, okay. Base modifier 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that yet, but I mean, at least this one is easiest thing to get on the planet. Just make a bunch of you, throw you in, done, 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 and done. Oh shoot, you get, whoa, you get 3, 4 per? Is that what? Yeah, that's exactly. Wow. Wait, so you essentially are getting 1. You're pretty much, let's see, right? Yeah, you're getting, yeah, 4. 4 from both, actually. So you're essentially getting 1 per chunk. That's pretty sick. So I'm guessing, yeah, 1 bucket per 1. Okay, so like a 1 for 1 with the dust. Cool. Oh, okay, my recording stopped and I didn't realize it. So I tried this coolant out, the industrial coolant, found out that it doesn't work. It makes this cryo fluid, which does work, but the cryo fluid is the best. So you can look at all the coolants. Cryo fluid is the best one. So I will end up making this mineral resin one, just because it's actually not too hard to make. And I've already gotten these saplings. I did this already, so put them in here. So I'm making some of the logs, which really I just wanted this because I can make the essence, which makes logs. So it's that's definitely better than having a bunch of those going. And then luckily each log gives me about bucket of mineral stuff, so that's good. Just gotta make this squeezer first. Super easy. Okay, I got 1 bucket of the resin. Is that gonna cool things down at all? Who knows? I'm gonna pull out some diamonds real quick. Actually, let's do emeralds. I'm gonna make some spirited boyos, just so I'm like burning through the power, just to kind of see how good the coolant is. So do that. It'll take forever to get that done, but just kind of burn through some power and see what happens. Okay, temperature is falling pretty quickly. How much are you using? Actually not consuming the mineral that fast. That keeps it at 500 C. It's not bad. It's definitely better. So I'm only going to be using half of that. So yeah, that being at -1 C, and it cut it in half. I wonder if the -2 C, will that cut that in half again? We'll go down to like 250? I don't know. And then the solid ones. So blue ice is 2, dry ice is -3. Just want to see how good this is, because I can definitely set up a way of making a lot of this stuff if having better coolant or solid coolant. That makes a huge difference. Yeah, this hasn't consumed the mineral resin at all, which is wild. Can I pull this out? If I do that, I can. Okay, so get that to skyrocket again to try to make it to where the solid coolant gets destroyed. Actually, I mean, the best way to do that would be just to do this. Break it. There you go. And place it back down. I don't need multiple. I'm realizing this. I don't need multiple of these. I'm used to using hoppers for some reason. Okay, so how low is this going to bring it down? Because now that's at -3. It was at 500. So it's like a total of like -4 C. How fast it's falling right now? If it just stops at 500. Okay. I was going to say it's falling pretty fast. So the dry ice might be way, way better. 33. Yeah. So like almost cut it in half again. So the dry ice is better. Can I do multiple? No, it's just that. Okay, cool. All right, so hasn't even touched my mineral resin at all for some reason. I don't know why. It really just doesn't consume that at all? Like, I mean, that's nice. It's like only consuming the solid coolant. I was fully planning on making the automatic squeezer, mechanical one, having it go into this drawer, like putting it like right here and just supplying it every once in a while in the hopes that it wouldn't consume the mineral too fast, but it is not consuming it at all. So that's good. That's really good. So yeah, I bet getting like I get the liquid chorus, or I could wait until I get the ether gas, which I'm guessing is actually pretty freaking easy. I'm assuming everything's the same. Yeah, everything seems to be the same, so when I start going through industrial foregoing, I'll be able to cool my reactors down quite a bit. And that industrial, the cryo fluid, dude, that is gonna be insane. -25, like, I bet this -4 will drop this down to like freaking like 50 C, not even. Having a -25, that's wild. Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave it there. So unfortunately, I was hoping to get a little bit of applied energistics done, but this kind of threw a wrench in my plans. But at the same time, I mean, it's whatever. It's fine. Especially knowing that it's not going to be consuming the mineral resin as much. That definitely makes me happy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a lot of stuff, like a lot of the mineral stuff. So if it does start consuming it randomly, then I should be fine. How much? Got a lot of blaze powder, so it's also fine. Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.